Hello, this is Joan from Omotesando, and today we're going to see how to do a kokedama. First of all, we're going to see what materials we need to do a kokedama. First, we need water, then we need some potting soil, we need also string, we need akadama, that's a kind of Japanese clay, then we need moss, and finally we're going to use the scissors. Obviously, the most important thing is the plant that we forgot about it. Seska, please. Thank you. In this case, we're going to do a kokedama of a pachira mini. You can find the pachira mini in our website also. First of all, we're going to mix the potting soil with the akadama. We put the akadama or some kind of clay. We use akadama because it's typical from Japan and it's the best one. What the akadama does is retain the nutrients and retain the water. If we didn't mix the potting soil with the akadama, after some months the ball would turn into like kind of a rock. It would be very strong and that would be very bad for the roots. We're going to do the mixing in a new bowl because here there's too much potting soil, so we're going to make it here and we're going to fill it until like half of it. Now that we have filled half of the bowl with potting soil, what we're gonna do is put 5 hands of akadama inside here. Approximately for like this quantity of potting soil, we're gonna need 5 hands like this of akadama. So what I do is I smash the akadama from one hand to the other. It doesn't need to be super smashed, but I think the best thing is that it is as smashed as possible. What we're gonna do now is mix it like this. When we've mixed it for a while, we're gonna add some water. So there's not an exact quantity of water to put, but we have to try to make like a well-mixed mass. That it sticks together like this, but that the water doesn't fall. We keep mixing it. Now that we've made like a well-mixed mass, we can go to the next step. Now that we have already the mix done, what we're gonna do is start working with the plant. What we have to do first of all is take the plant off its pot. We can do like this and then we take it off. And now we're gonna change all the potting soil that's surrounding the roots. So now we take off all the potting soil that's surrounding the roots. As we can see, the pachira has really small roots. What we're gonna do now is create like a ball surrounding the roots. Everyone has their technique, but I'm gonna explain you mine. So basically, I take some of the mix, I put it in my left hand, then I put the plant above it, and then with the other hand, I put some soil around it, and then start creating the ball. If the ball keeps like breaking, it probably means that we don't have enough water in our mix. So what we're gonna do is pour more water inside, and it's gonna have like a glue effect. I like that the ball looks proportionate with the plant, so I'm gonna do a ball that's not too big or too small. As you can see, it's getting stuck because of the practice. So we have to think that there's gonna be moss here, so the ball is gonna be bigger. Now that we finish, we're gonna leave the plant at a side and we're gonna start working with the moss. What we have to do is take out all the leaves, all the pine leaves, all the wood, all that there can be. And then when we finish this side, we're gonna turn it and start cleaning the other side. We don't need to clean it a lot, just like press and see if something like this there's inside, as you can see. Once we've done this, what we're gonna do now is put the plant above the moss and start wrapping it. So I always say that I put it in one side because I don't want it to be wrapped like if it was a sweet, rather like slowly wrapping like this. If we see that there's a lot of moss left, we just take it out and we press. Now it's already starting to look green. What we're gonna do now is start with the string. Now we're gonna leave the string in the floor and we will start working. We make an horizontal line of string and we're gonna do a double knot. And cut the string that is left, just like this. What we're gonna do now is put the string in diagonals. So we're gonna do it from top to bottom. So from top right to bottom left. And what we have to do is, that's my technique, but I put the finger like this, so it can go under the ball easier. So if I put the finger like this and I do like this, it's under the ball already, and I can do it better like this. I have to do it without harming the plant so that the string doesn't touch the plant, but without it being very loose. So we can do like this, we know one, and we rotate. So now that we have done around 4 or 5 rounds, what we're gonna do is lift it and start doing it from top right to bottom left. We do it like this and we rotate. We have to try to press as much as possible without the string breaking. So what we have to do now is do as less rounds as possible, because in this way the moss is gonna look greener with less string, but it also has to like be okay so that the plant doesn't fall off. So I'm putting it like a lot next to the plant because then the ball is gonna look rounder. I think it's starting to look good already. One last round, maybe the last one now. And I think that the plant looks perfect too. be finished. So I'm gonna take the string and I'm gonna cut it. So what we're gonna do now is tie the string with one of the first rounds of string we've made. It doesn't need to be the first round, but one of the oldest, so it keeps being like attached. And now we press it and we're gonna cut the string that's left. Finally, what we have to do is cut some of the moss that is going out. I don't really like to cut it because I like this natural aspect, but sometimes it looks cooler. I like it natural, but I like to cut also the moss that's surrounding the plant because that way it looks rounder the ball. And that is how we make one of our kokedamas. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the content, you can follow us on YouTube, or you can also follow us with Omotesando Plants at Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, everywhere. And if you like our products and want to see them, you can check them in our website, omotesandoplants.com. Thank you very much.